Hey everyone, it's Jason and welcome to another Pokemon trading card unboxing, unwrapping, whatever you want to call it, for the Trick or Trade Booster Bundle. This is the 2023 version. I did one last year as well. It is 50 mini packs of trading card games. So the idea of this is you're supposed to buy these and then hand them out as trick-or-treating stuff instead of maybe candy or with candy. Or if like you have like a Halloween party, maybe like I watched something like having like a gym or something like that. It's like maybe an additional thing than candy. It's just spooky surprises lurk inside. Share Pokemon and find excitement with the spookiest night of the year. The bundle of booster packs inside, you'll find mini packs, each containing 3 colorful cards from the Pokemon card game. So I believe they're all brand new cards, so they're not like just all art and stuff like that. At least they weren't last year. You buy this, you will get the full collection. But again, the idea is supposed to be that you buy these and you give them all out as gifts. But you can always use them as like prizes for tournaments or events and stuff like that too. But we're going to buy them, and we're going to see what all the different cards are. So that way, maybe you can decide whether it's worth you picking it up if you're trying to get them. Alright, I have destroyed that. So there will be 50 packs of these cards. Again, there's 3 in each. I think there are rarities, but I don't know if it specifies what they are. Let's just see if it says anything in here. It does not. Yeah, it says you buy a deck. But it does say this. What Pokemon surprises hide inside? Halloween night is filled with frightful, delightful, as ghostly Pokemon and their friends join the fun. Gengar, Mimikyu, Poltegeist, Greavard, and a horde of other shadowy Pokemon bring tricks and treats along for the spookiest celebration of the year, and Pikachu's tagging along too. Now, this is a really fun idea. I don't mind it. I wish they would do is actually release these more often, like for other holidays. Like this would be a fun Christmas thing as well too. Like you've got various Pokemon that maybe have ice or snow themes, like Delibird or Delibird, I believe as I heard it's pronounced now. I'm gonna keep calling him Delibird. But you could do like an Easter thing, like put stuff in Easter baskets, might be kind of fun. But you may just do like a summertime one, like hey, like people are getting together for different things. Have like a birthday themed pack that people could buy like this and have it available here and there. Like just some other different themes where you could make different cards. And even there, I honestly think like even if they're all artwork cards and that's it, like the same thing, but you get like some different new artwork, maybe reutilize some older cards that haven't been reprinted in a while. That could all be very interesting stuff to do. Alright, so let's take a look what we got in our first pack. We are going to start off with so maybe these are reprints of other stuff, just with the so they might be. They are reprints from other sets, just with the Pikachu logo on them. Interesting. Okay, I couldn't remember. I guess I was wrong. But that's fine. It's definitely a cool way to get other cards out, reprint stuff from old sets too. So we're going to start with a Litwick, which is a fire type. I love this artwork, the clay. We have Kindling Panicle, the top card of your opponent's deck. Yeah, I don't know what sets these are from. I don't know what all the symbols mean. I don't know what F stands for. There's 24 of 196, and we have a common. So probably do about half of the packs or so, then I'll probably pause the video for a minute and see where we're sitting at, because if I got the full collection, I probably won't bother to open the rest of the packs right away. But let's see what we got for our second one. Our second card is a foil. Rare, so the star of course means. Houndstone evolves from Greavard. That guy, I haven't seen some of these newer designs either. Ghost Dog Pokemon, Last Respect. This attack does 10 more damage for each psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. Nice. And then our final one for the set is Mismagius. Magical Flick. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may move. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may move one energy from your opponent's active Pokemon to the item. Okay, so when you evolve. Why did they just put it that way? Psychic Spear does 60. It's also weird though about these is okay, they all have the same newish style. Yeah, they have different styles, like borders and stuff, because they're from different sets. So that's kind of crazy. I don't know how many cards are in this set, but that's what we're also trying to find out, right? We're going to see how many cards are in here. So the second pack, we got another Litwick, but we got a Marshadow Rapid Strike version, Rapid Hunt. Search your deck up to 2 Rapid Strike cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, shuffle your deck, and Shadow Flicker. If the defending Pokemon is knocked out during your turn, take 1 more prize card. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Even just for being a basic. That's definitely neat. And then we have a Driftbloom, the Blimp Pokemon. Gust and Curse Spreading. Put 8 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. That's a neat effect. Because yeah, you could KO some bench guys, or you could start damaging some other guys. Very interesting. Alright, we got a Lampent to go with our Litwick, so we can evolve him up. Flickering Glow. Flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy card from your opponent's active Pokemon. So this will be from the same set, so let's just always keep that going. We have another rare. We have Trevenant. The Elder Tree. Elder Tree Barrier. This Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an attacker opponent's Pokemon V. Your opponent can't take any prizes for it. Giga Impact. 150 and during your next opponent, this opponent can't attack. Ooh, so that kind of sucks. But it does 150 damage, so it's not bad either. And then we have a Murkrow. Spin Turn. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon and United Wings. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has United Wings attack. Interesting. So I wonder if there's more than just Murkrow that has that. Very, very interesting. Pal English. I'm not sure. Some of these are. We got Zubat. I love Zubat. He just has Bite. He's a dark type. Ultrasonic and makes waves from small. Check your strong. Even in tight cage, Zubat flies around with skill. And we got the Pikachu. As a common, but he's a foil. So we get 1 foil every pack, it looks like. Growl. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon attacks does 20 less damage before applying weakness. Pika Bolt. What is nice about this so far is we did get that Litwick twice. So it's only duplicate, but it doesn't mean that it's like this pack has these 3 cards, this pack has these 3, this has these 3. So, even if you hand out like, if you have, what did I say, there's 50 of these, and let's say you have 25 kids to hand it out and you give them each 2 packs, they're not going to necessarily ever get the exact same cards, but they could get some. We have a Graveyard. Graveyard Gomboline. Attack does 10 damage for each psychic Pokemon in your discard. This friendly Pokemon doesn't like being alone. Pay it even the slightest bit of attention and it will follow you forever. Yeah, that's not creepy. And why does it look like it has a Litwick on its head? Ooh, we have a Phantump. Nice. Just stump Pokemon with a hook. After a lost child perished in the forest, their spirit possessed a tree stump, causing the spirit's rebirth as this Pokemon. That's creepy. Spectre. Swift Horse Pokemon. I have never seen this one before. I am behind on my new ones, apparently. Night Footsteps. Choose up to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Put 2 damage counters on the Phantom Strike. During your next turn, Pokemon can't use Phantom Strike. Well, that's not even terrible, though. You do 120 damage, and next turn you can turn around and smack them for 2 damage. On anyone. On any 2 of them. So, that's pretty cool. And a Shuppet. Enveloping Shadow. Flip a coin. If heads, during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any item cards from their hand. Puppet Pokemon. So we can kind of see what we got. We know what we're going to need evolutions for each one of them. So like we have a Shuppet, and then we got a Bannock. So we know we're going to, you know, if there's any other evolutions. I think Pikachu probably won't, like, some of the basics might not get one, but if we ever see an evolved form, we can guarantee we'll get a pre-evolution. Puppet Offering. Once during your turn, you may put one supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. If you do this Pokemon in the Lost Zone, discard all attached cards. What is the Lost Zone? Is that just exiling them? I've never heard that one before either. I am apparently behind on my Pokemon card terms as well. Spooky Shot. Alright, we have a Houndoom, so we know we'll get a Houndour at some point. Sharp Fang and Fire Blast. Discard an energy card from this Pokemon. And then we have another Driftbloom. So we should be getting a Driftbloom soon. Driftbloom. Oh, this is interesting. A Dolomize. Sea Creeper Pokemon. I just was thinking because you're grass. So we got Fire type, okay, with Lamplight makes sense, I guess. And then we had Psychic and Dark, definitely both make sense. And Pikachu's Electric, which is interesting, a grass one. After a piece of seaweed merged with the debris from a sunken ship, it was reborn as this ghost Pokemon. Hook and Special Anchor. If this Pokemon has any special energy, does 60 more damage. Interesting. Where's its face? Is what my question is. A foil Marshadow. So you didn't get a foil in every pack, I guess. And there's a Drifloon. Gust and Balloon Blast. 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. His Whispered Drift. A child who mistakes Drifloon for a balloon holds it could wind up missing. Glaring Runerigus. Spreading Spike. For each damage counter on Glaring Runerigus, this does 2 damage on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. This damage also does 30 damage, so there's a very common theme of these guys going to do damage to multiple guys. A powerful curse is woven into an ancient paint. After absorbing the spirit of a Yamask, the painting began to move. Dun, dun, dun. We have a Chandelure from our Lampet. Molten Roasting. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve it, one of your Pokemon during your turn may discard 3 cards from your opponent's deck. I get why they say... I do get why it's like when you play it from your hand to evolve to one of your Pokemon during your turn. Try to be very specific, but I wish they could have just said, when you evolve this, do this. And then Heat Blast. And then we have another Mismagius. So I think if we get a Houndoom, we're probably getting pretty close to him. And again, Mask. Ooh, we got another new one. We got some more new ones. We have Lycanroc. Should have a fighting type as well. Very interesting. We're getting some different types in here. Rock Throw and Sharp Mane. He's like a werewolf, so it makes sense. Dusknoir. Spectral Breach. All special energy attacks to Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, provide colorless energy and have no other effect. And Spooky Shot. And then we got another Murkrow. So we have at least 3 other ones it looks like we should get, assuming we are going to get the stage 1s of these guys, which I guess I can't promise that. Let's see, we got, oh yes, we got a Haunter. How can you have a ghost set without a Haunter, right? Cursed Drop. put 3 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon anyway. Like, yeah, they've been doing that. And then we got a rare Mimikyu. Safeguard, prevent all damage done just by EX and V Pokemon. And Ghost Guy, put 7 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon. So I always wonder what's kind of the difference. I'm sure there's definitely reasons why. But the difference between saying put damage counters on and doing 70 damage. I get, because if it says put counters on, there's nothing to say, hey, reduce this amount of attack. Or I wonder, like, that definitely avoids weakness and resistances. Because it's weakness would be an attack does twice as much, or resistance says attack does less. So it's not doing less damage, it's just putting counters on. So is maybe that why they stated that way. I'm betting that's why. It's just a way to get around weakness and resistance. Like, this has to do 70 damage. But weakness, resistance, item cards, whatever, could stop that. Alright, we have a Gastly, so we're still looking for a Gengar yet. Furtive Drop, put 1 damage on your opponent's active Pokemon. Not a bad one to start out with. And then right after that, we drew a Gengar, which is rare. Netherworld Gate, once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put it onto your bench. If you do, put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. Screaming Circle, put 2 damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Interesting. Neat. And then we have another Graveyard. So we know we need a Rockruff, a Dusclops, a Galarian Yamask, so at least those 3? I think I'm missing one more that we needed. Oh, yeah, because we just got Sinistea, so we have to get the evolution of that as well. Poltegeist. We have Key Time. Each player draws 2 cards. We have another Houndstone, and we have another Drifloon. So we have at least 4 different ones we're looking for at this point, for sure. Like, we did get a Zubat, but it doesn't mean we're going to get a Golbat or a Golbat or a Crobat necessarily. There's our Poltegeist. Key Time keeps that nice. And Poltergeist, your opponent reveals their hand as attack does 50 damage for each trainer you find there. Nice. Another Trevenant, and another Drifloon. So that's down to 3 cards we're missing. We're getting mostly through these packs here. Oh, we forgot about Duskull. We need a Duskull before we get a Dusclops. But still one. I love how he has the 2 eye holes with the singular eye. It's kind of a neat idea. Look back to the top 4. The top 4 cards be their player's deck and put them back in any order. It finds bad children who will listen to their parents and spirits them away, or so it's said. Spectrier and a Miss Magadus. We don't have a Miss Trevious yet either, do we? Maybe we got one. Now, there is a very high possibility that I could get down to the last pack before I get the last card, and I could have 1 copy of it. There's no guarantee you're going to get 3 sets of these, so that's a heads up there. There's our Dusclops. Confuse Ray, your active Pokemon is now confused, and Psypunch. There's another Pikachu, and another Murkrow. So yeah, I think when I did it last year, I ended up with like 1 full complete set. I think I had a second set that was missing like 1, maybe 2 cards, and then like everything, like some of the cards I had 3 or 4 of, some I only had 2 of. There's another Litwick, so I guess our 3rd Litwick, our 3rd Marshadow, and like our 4th Shumpet. But I've only had like 2 Pikachus. I've had 1 of the Ghastly line, 1 of a bunch of these, you know. So I might only get 2 of each, but there might be like that 1 card I only get 1 of. There's another Lampet, another Houndoom, and another Graveyard. So yeah, we're getting just duplicates at this point. Banette, Gust Noir, and Drifloon. Another Glaring Ruingris, Gengar, and got a bunch of these Miss Magiuses, but I know I haven't got a bunch of Mischievouses. So it's very interesting. Lycanroc, Houndoom, and another Murkrow. I am probably roughly halfway through this box. I might try after this pack. I'm going to open from the other side to see if maybe that's something. Haunter, Treevant, and another Super. Okay, I'll just give you guys up this for a sec. I'll flip the stack over. We're going to open from the back side. See if that makes any difference. It's very, very possible that I've gotten every single one already, and the rest are all just duplicates. I have to go online and look up to see if somebody else opened this, found out, but I didn't do that. Zubat, Treevant, and another Shuppert. Oh my gosh, some of these packs are hard to open. There's only 3 cards, so they're so thin. Ooh, another Fan Stump. I won't argue about that. Another Houndoom. See, we don't have any Houndours yet. We got a bunch of Houndooms, but no Houndours. So it's possible that maybe there's not. You would have thought they would have at least included both evolutions of everything, just so that way you could actually play with these cards. But that's not always possible. Lampret, another Gengar, and there's another Mismagius, another one. It's like 5 of those, and it's supposed to be uncommon. Alright. I'd like to see at least one new card. Liquid, Gust Noir, Drifloon. Just any new card, so I know that I have some option of getting multiples of that card. I think we're just gonna get duplicates at this point. Yep, that's all we seem to be getting. So sorry that the second half of this video here is kind of boring, because we're not getting anything new. There's another Chandelure and another Graveyard. But upside is, well, I guess, if I don't get any duplicate, or I don't get any brand new ones, is that, you know, at least I got every card, hopefully. Well, there's another Delimize, that's kind of nice. Another Pikachu and another Shuppet. Just gonna throw that in the other pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, about 21, 22 more packs to go, so we're just a little over halfway. Zubat, Marshadow, and Murkrow. So I'm going to open up this pack. I'm going to pause. I'm going to just see what we have. I'm going to maybe see if I can find a list online to see if this is all of the cards before I do the second half of the packs. Because if not, then I'm just opening them up for duplicates. So we'll have a pause for a sec. Alright, so this is second part of the video. Just jump in. I'll maybe try and see if I can put a timestamp on this for people. But yeah, so I went through all the packs. I have 21 packs left to open. I'm not going to bother with them right now. I have all the different cards. So I'm just going to keep getting duplicates. Now, if there was a thing of, like, I could say, hey, I have I have 2 full sets or 3 full sets, I would definitely try and open them and let you know that. But I know that's not going to be the case. They're kind of randomly in here. So I know you're pretty much guaranteed to get 1 set, but I don't know if you're guaranteed to get more than 1. At most, maybe 2 full sets. Like I opened half, I might get a second half, but you're gonna have a lot of duplicates anyhow. So there's 30 different cards. I'm just gonna go through them. So I have like Mimikyu, which I only have 1 copy of so far. So I might not have a lot of those. We have Pikachu, Murkrow, Miss Magus, so they did not have a Mischievous in here. We have Graveyard and his evolution Houndstone. We have Driftbloom and Drifblim, a Zubat, a Houndoom, but no Houndour, Ghastly, Gengar, Ghastly Haunter and Gengar, Spectreer, Shuppet and Banette, Duskull, Dusclops and Dusky Noir, Phantom and Trevenant, Litwick, Lampet and Chandelure, a Marshadow, a Lycanroc, but no Rockruff, Demise, the Glaring Ruingeist, but no Yamask to go with it. And then finally, Sinisky and Poltegeist. So those are the 30 cards you get. So yeah, not all of them have that. They're all from their same numbering system and set symbols as their regular version. So no artwork it doesn't look like. They just have the Pikachu symbol. So if you're trying to just get some new cards, this is probably a cool, interesting way to get some neat new cards. I think it's probably best served as buying as gifts for like people to hand out. For like getting little things. I said they could even do seasonal ones if they wanted to. I don't know if it's worth buying to try and complete your sets because they're all going to have the Pikachu pumpkin logo on there. So that's kind of the downside. Is it not going to really be part of your set unless you're just more worried about getting one version regardless of like foil, non-foil, stuff like that. That is what we have though for the Trick or Trade. Yeah, I said I'm not going to open up the other 20-some packs. I'll save them. Maybe I'll hang them out for Halloween to some of my family members. I have a bunch of kids that are into Pokemon or something. Rather than, opening them up and just having a pile of duplicates sitting around that are going to be harder for me to hand out to people. Alright, that's what we got. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye.